What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Yamaha TW-E7Bs. I've been interested in these since I saw them. They had come out, and I just wanted to get my hands on them just so I can try them out, see what they sound like. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, let's go ahead and talk price on these guys. The TW-E7Bs, they come in at $279, $79.99 actually. You can actually get these on either Yamaha's website or on Amazon. As usual, I will leave links in the description so you can take advantage of those prices or the price. Let's move on. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the specs. They say here it has listening care advanced, so some type of software or technology used for it to help sound. Advanced active noise canceling, listening optimizer. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, but obviously we'll find out. You got ambient sound, 6 hours on the microphone on the earbuds, plus an extra 16 hours with the charger, rated IPX5. So you can take this out, take this in the gym, get caught in the rain, you're fine. Of course, you got crystal clear microphones. They just say, and you also have a assistant capabilities as well as hands-free calling, which is obvious with all other earbuds. Nothing mentioning anything about wireless charging for the case or multi-pairing functionality for the earbuds. All right, we'll just say what's in the case. In the contents, you got the earbuds case, charging cable, ear tips. Looks like you have 5 different sizes, going from extra small to extra large. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Let me go ahead and grab my knife here. Go ahead. My wife always tells me, cut away from yourself, because I'm going to wind up cutting myself. So maybe I should start listening. What do you think? All right. So I think we got it. Let me make sure. Yep. All right. We're good. So now we could put him away. All right. So let's go ahead and crack open this baby, see what we got inside. All right. That was easy enough. It was easy enough to do. Did I speak too soon? I might have spoke too soon. All right, come on out of there, you. Oh, and I ripped the box. Dang it. I was trying not to. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. So we'll set that off to the side. See what we got in here. Okay. Obviously, looks like, yep, documentation. You got your quick start guide. You got QC. It obviously passed quality control. That's always a good thing to see. Okay, and you've got a lot of other documentation, a lot of it in multiple languages. Looks like Japanese mixed in there, a bunch of other languages, and of course, you know, got your other pamphlets and stuff like that nature here. So we're going to keep that stuff together. But we're going to keep the quick start guide close at hand. All right, so we're going to put that back in. We're going to keep the QC sticker in there. You know it passed. I always like to see that. I'm going to put that to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and dive further in. Let's see what we got here. I like the presentation of the ear tips. Then, of course, you got your USB-A to USB-C cable. It's not a big one. You can tell by just the way it is. Go ahead and unwind this a little bit. I got someone's car horn going off in the backdrop. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone need to get to that ASAP. And all right, so you can see it's not a long cable at all. So we'll just keep that all tied up. All right, looks like they took care of that. Sounds like they took care of that car alarm. All right, so we'll keep that in there. That way We'll keep all that together. And of course, you got 4 of the 5 ear tips here. Unfortunately, they don't have them labeled, but obviously you can go extra small, small. I'm gonna think large and extra large because I think the mediums are inside on the ear tips themselves, on the earbuds themselves. All right, so let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else in here. So let's go ahead and get the earbuds out. Let's double check this. Double. I don't think it is, but it doesn't. No. Nope, there's nothing left in there. All right, just wanted to make sure. All right, let's go ahead and put that off to the side as well. I love this little soft packing, soft little pocket, little baggy thing they got us in. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and pull these out. And here we got the case. All right, we'll take a look at them in just a second, but I do like the packaging and everything on this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves. So let me get this all cleaned up and we'll come back and take a look at them. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We're gonna take a look at these new Yamaha earbuds. Yamaha has brought out some other versions, other types of earbuds. I think little, I guess, a lower tier earbud than they claim these ones are. So excuse me. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. I was more intrigued by these when I first saw them. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. You can see the case is kind of chunky, but let's go ahead and take a look at the main reason why we're here, and that's the earbuds. All right. So as you can see, got a nice sync. Let's go ahead and pull them out. All right. Okay. So we got some contact tape we're going to take care of. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. All right, we got 1. And we got 2. All right, there we go. And they do have you can see they're already in pairing mode, but you can see they have that singular rounded shape that got that ergonomic look to them. They do take kind of remind me of the XM4s a little bit, and yet they have the push button function keys. Okay, this is your function key here. These are your volume keys, volume buttons rather, and they have that, and it reminds me of the Master Dynamics MW08 Sports, how they have the 2 keys, have the 2 buttons on one and the function button on the other key on the other one. All right, looks like they have in-ear detection sensors, so that's pretty good to know. I like the way it looks. I think it's a nice look to them. I like the subtle branding right here on the main plate here, although unfortunately it's nothing's touch here. Uh, I think this is this. Yep, this is what I thought. This would be the mic for when you're talking on the phone. Part would be a little lower then, so that way it'll be closer to your mouth than everything else, and any other part of the earbud. So that would basically portray as a boom mic type of deal. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these in so we can get a picture and see how they look in the ear. We're gonna go ahead and grab this one. I mean, already putting in the ear, already in the ear. I know I'm going to change it. I would need to change the ear tip if I was to keep these guys long term. Let me go ahead and get a picture just so we can see exactly how they look in ear. All right, here we go. Okay, look at my scruff there. All right, so as you can see, it does sink in a little bit nicely. Does take up a lot of the ear well. Remember, this portion of the earbud is in the ear well. This part sits out. So this is actually the ergonomic part that sits in the ear, and it's not a it's a comfortable feel. It feels light, especially with this outer part sitting on the ends on the outside. I would definitely have to change the ear tips if I decide to keep these long term, because the medium ones that are in here right now, I'm not getting the seal I need. I more likely will switch them out before we continue on with this video. But it's a very light feel. I'm very surprisingly I'm surprised by that, but I shouldn't be with the way newer earbuds are when it comes to uh, the bigger ones being light. They're made, they're manufactured different where they can balance that out. All right, so that was a quick look at these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these synced up to the phone, and they do have an app, so we're going to take a look, dive into their app, and see what they got in store. So stay strapped in. Just one quick note, just wanted to show you guys that these earbuds do support Google Fast Pair, which is freaking awesome. All right, we're back in. We got the Yamaha's, the TW-E7Bs already paired up. I love how they rename it automatically for me with that Google Fast Pair. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. We already got it downloaded off the Google Play Store. Of course, you've got the name of the earbuds at the top, the picture of the earbuds, and of course you've got the battery level for each earbud underneath it. You've got your equalizer here, and of course you can adjust that however you want. Right now we're gonna leave it at 0. Then of course you can do presets. Tap on there. Let me get there. All right. Then you have save to user preset, whatever you decide to make. Then, of course, you got various presets down here below that you can choose from. Okay, then moving on, you've got your ambient sound or ANC. Basically, right, because I don't have the earbuds in, it won't stay in. So let me go ahead and put these in. Full disclosure, I did change out the ear tips to the large size. So this is the first time I'm putting them in with the large ear tips, and I'm getting a better seal with them than I was with the medium, which is good. All right. Okay. Getting a okay. Even on off, I'm not getting a lot of sound. So let's go ahead and hit. No, it. Wow, it really. Okay. All right. So it got a little bit. It got quieter. Let me go into ambient sound. Okay. Now I can hear my voice. I can hear things around me going on. All right, let's go back to advanced ANC. Now I can't hear the appliances anymore. Uh, let's see if I can hear snaps. I can still hear snaps. I can still hear that. So it's blocking out some noises, but not all of them. So it's not it's okay. It's an okay noise canceling, but not on I wouldn't say it wouldn't be on Sony's level. I don't even think it'd be on the new Space A40's level, in my opinion. But moving on, you got your options here. You've got let's go back to ambient mode, so I don't sound like I'm yelling. All right, so now you have uh listening care advanced, we have that turned on. Listening optimizer, we got that turned on. And of course you have gaming mode, which you can turn off and on if you want. Right now you hit the gear in the upper left corner rather. You got the name of the earbuds, the software version, app version. Then you got your auto power off timer. You can set that to 5 minutes, 30 minutes. We'll leave it at 30 minutes. Then of course you got your in-ear detection. Of course, take your earbud out, your audio stop, and put it back in. Everything resumes rather. You got your check firmware update. We already did that. They always say check it when you first get them. Try them out. There's no updates there. So, okay, you got your user guide, you got your fit guidance video, and of course, you got your public privacy policy and software license agreement. All right, so there's really not a lot here in the app. Uh, so which is nice. It's streamlined, but I like that. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and do a microphone test, and then we're gonna come back and do a sound test on them, see how these guys sound. So stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Yamaha TW-E7Bs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Yamaha TW-E7Bs in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Yamaha TW-E7Bs in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Yamaha TW-E7Bs in a crowded location. All right, before we jump into the sound test, I want to go ahead and give the control buttons a run through real quick. Let's make sure everybody's functioning correctly. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this song. All right, we got it up and playing. So the left earbud has a single control button, so one click will play pause. All right, it pauses the music. Let's hit it again. It plays. All right, and also let's pause it real quick. All right, so now it also has the ambient sound, noise canceling, and off features. So if you tap the button the first time, 2 times, it should take you into ambient sound. Well, let me go back. Yeah. All right, right now I was in ambient sound before. All right, so let me start over. We'll go to off. Okay. All right, now it's off. All right, so now 2 times now would take us into ambient sound. Okay, now I'm hearing everything around me so far. All right, double tap one more time. Should take us into noise canceling. It did. Everything got a little quieter. I could hear the TV in the far back. Now I can't hear it, which is good. All right, so then double tap it again. Turns it back off, and then we're off again. So we'll go back into noise canceling real quick. Actually, we'll leave it in ambient so I'm not yelling. All right, so all right, on the left side, let's go ahead and play the music. Left side, you have your your volume up, volume down, and then skip and reverse track. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and get it playing again. All right, we got music up. Single tap on the back one on the right should increase the volume. There it is. Is increasing the volume. Now, single tap on the one in the button in the front should lower it. There it is lowering it. All right, double tapping the rear button should forward tracks. All right, it took me back to another track. Let's try one more time. All right, took me to another one, Snoop Dogg. All right, now let's double tap the front one. Oh, I didn't double tap. My bad. Double tap. All right, restarted that track. Okay, so now so all the functionality does work with the earbud, with the touch controls, at least the button controls, not touch controls on these earbuds. So let's move on. All right, we back in. I do the sound test. We got Twister started up with a heavy bass track. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure I'm not killing myself here. Oh, we're gonna turn it just a little bit more. All right, there we go. All right, right out of the bat. The bass is there. Okay, even at this volume level, it still sounds a little low. The bass is suppressed naturally. All right, the vocals are okay. But it doesn't really sound good, in my opinion. I'm expecting more naturally from these earbuds, even at this volume level. See, I don't even have it up too loud. See, I keep it right here. I think I would expect more naturally from these earbuds. Okay. All right. So yeah, it was an okay sound. The bass was there. It wasn't. It didn't like reach out and grab you like some of my other earbuds in this price point does. Uh, yeah, it just really it was a really that was a really disappointment to me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and get to another one. I'm gonna go out here on YouTube and I'm gonna go and grab my Kenny G song since I don't have it in my collection yet. I haven't had time to do it, so we're gonna go ahead and hit going home. See how it sounds. Again, of course, overall volume sounds more quieter than I expected to be at this level. Okay, the lead saxophone sounds good, but I feel like naturally your background instruments are missing in this with these earbuds. Real disappointed. Obviously, they have a built-in EQ, so you can equalize this and make it your own. They have presets that you can select and probably make these sound like great. They sound really good, but naturally, right out of the box, very, in my opinion, for this price point, very disappointing. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and just one more song. Let's go ahead and do we're gonna do someone we ain't did in a while. We're gonna do Hall and Notes Private Eyes because we haven't used them in a while. So let's go ahead and get in there. Okay, now naturally, since this is a heavy a high treble, high mid song, this they respond better. But still, the bass is like almost gone. Like the kick drum from the drum set, it's almost gone right now, naturally. Again, just real low sounding, very disappointing. So very disappointing in my opinion. I love this song and I can't even clap to it because it's not even. I'm just disappointed in these earbuds. Okay. Again, no bass in this one. I mean, I understand this is like I said, this is a treble mid heavy type of song where the mids and treble are pushed up a little bit more than the bass is. But even with other earbuds at this price point, you still got something from the kick drum, you still got something from the bass. And these ones naturally they do not. I keep on saying naturally because I don't want no one to think that they don't. You know they don't have the equalizer. You can go in and change things. You can definitely go in and make the adjustments if you're interested in these earbuds. But I'm just disappointed in them naturally as far as the overall sound goes. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts. So stay strapped in. All right, we back in with my final thoughts on the Yamaha TW-E7Bs. And just to cut right to the chase, naturally, I'm a little disappointed. Uh, well, natural sound, the volume is lower. Even at the higher settings, it sounds lower. Um, in some songs, the bass is barely there, and then again, in other songs, it's basically not there. I'm not going to sit here and say that uh, it's all bad because I did off camera. I did do some EQ adjusting, and it came out. They sound much better with EQ adjusting than they did naturally. Um, only other thing I was disappointed in is the fact that uh, these guys don't have wireless charging. You can only charge it with the USB-C port in the back. I thought that would be something that would come with earbuds at this price point. Uh, they don't yet. They don't have it. They don't have multi-point pairing either, but that's not a complete deal breaker to me. You do have mono mode, so you can use them independently. Now that would have been a deal breaker for me. But I just they're okay for 275 though. No, I'm gonna have to say no to that. Now if these would have been like what 200, 175, okay, I could get behind that. Not even 200. I would say 175. I would get behind that. 150, 175. I would get behind that for these. Despite the fact that the stuff that it doesn't have and naturally the sound. But once I switched it and I got the EQ going and I got my settings in that way, I liked it off camera. They sounded good. They sounded good. I would definitely put uh comply phone tips in on these if I decide to keep these earbuds. I'll put comply phone tips on them because I find that they don't stay in my ear with the silicone ear tips. Even with the larger size on it, they still seem to kind of slide out steadily. I have to go in every so often. I have to go in and readjust them to get my sound back that I was listening to, the way they sounded originally when I first put them in. So I would definitely go ahead and use comply phone tips with these guys. At least that seal would stay, and you wouldn't have to worry about it having to adjust them too much. All right, so this has been an unboxing and quick review of the Yamaha TW-E7B. I was really intrigued by them. Yamaha's been I've been knowing Yamaha since I was a kid, and all the music instruments and everything, and music devices that they've had in the past. So I was intrigued to see how their earbuds would hold out. Um, again, naturally, no, I'm not a fan on it. But once you put the equalizer to it, you do the EQ settings. They come out pretty good. They do sound pretty good then with EQ settings and everything. So, and even with the presets. So once again, thanks for coming out and checking out your boy. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me on this journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell. That way you're notified when new videos are coming out. 90% of my viewers are not subscribers, so come on in and join me on this journey. We're having a good time. I've got some other videos coming up, so just if you're interested, come on in. The more the merrier. You know how it is with a party. So also, you can reach me or follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RonOnTech. Go ahead and follow me on either one of them. I usually put out notifications when videos are coming, so that way you guys can be in the know. All right. Again, thanks for coming out, and I'll check you on the next one. Peace.